Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing the good old-fashioned Boomy. Obviously I've kind of stopped pushing, but I still kind of get mad because it's the fact that I could have won a round and then I end up losing. I think in this game there's Polymore on his priest and then we have Hansel on his mage. Um, Honestly, if I didn't have, you'll see in this game that the evoker kind of trolls me. In one of these rounds, he ends up like bringing me back to the. I don't know if he was win trading or if he just was accidentally doing it, but he was kind of flying me to like weird spots to where it looks like he was like win trading. As in, win trading is helping your friend win a round. So if you queue at the same time and you're around the same CR, you'll usually get hit with your friend, and you'll end up throwing for him to either go 3-3 or to even gain more. But yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it's not like I've kind of given up on pushing rank 1. I mean, to be fair, you literally gain 20s and you lose 40s. So if you would do the math on that, the amount of you'd have to go 4-2 plus 2 times in a row before you gain as much as you would lose in one game. So, and as you can see, this warrior doesn't really know what he's doing half the time. There's a lot of times where he's just sitting on the pillar. Like this guy does not get to play the game. He goes out and then they just force him out, and then we kind of just lost instantly because he couldn't play the game. Although this is a really bad lobby for him, but it is what it is. Now, obviously, I know you guys talking about me complaining a lot, and yes, I do complain a lot. I won't lie about that one, but that's pretty much. I'm just talking about the game. I mean, if there's also background noise, so you guys have that to go. But really, I'm just talking about the game. Uh, you know, and it's not like I don't want the game to be good. It's like I don't know what it's like, honestly. I would say it's like if the community talks enough shit, then Blizzard will actually like it will never happen though. Everyone's already everyone's tried it to where they've done every video possible and it did nothing. So it's like there's really no point. I'm just doing it because I like talking shit about the game. That's just all there is to it. I mean, the game's bad. I mean, if the game was good and I was talking shit, then there'd be an issue obviously. But the game's obviously not good. I think we can all agree on that. I mean, I'm everybody. If you're a casual player, your highest that you're gonna get as a casual player is probably 2.1, and that's lucky. You're probably gonna be hard second between 2K and 2100, and that's like the best of the casuals. And then you have the natural casters, or whatever casuals. I end up getting 100 owed because that's how it is. But uh, you have the casuals that come home from work, and they get on for like 2 hours. Those are the people that are at 16 to 1800, and they're not getting any higher than that. Um, as you can see, my warrior's damage, he got out damaged by the priest. So it is what it is. So it do be like that. But it is kind of, I don't know what the word is. It's like I know that I'm good enough to push a certain CR, but then I just cannot do it. It's like I feel like I gain too little. It's like one bad match and all my work for that entire night is it's done. I can't do anything. And it's frustrating. It really is cuz you guys don't know I actually put a decent amount of time in this game like to play the game just to get content out for you guys. I played a decent amount of time just to get these solo shuffles in. Like I'm waiting in queues, I'm doing all this. I'm basically doing everything. Like I at least play 6 hours a night. Like I still consider myself a casual because I queue at AMs, which is sketchy queue timing, but it just feels rough. It really does. I needed to queue before him. What I needed to do is mid-season, not even maybe a little bit before, not AFK out of my off my rogue and bug his MMR, or I could have waited until the end of the season, like the last 2 months, and then start pushing to where my MMR is nice and fresh. It just, there was just so much other things that I could have done, which I didn't do because. But the thing is, it's like, I don't even know if I want rank 1. Like, would I feel good getting rank 1 on a season that I don't enjoy? Like, Gladiator in season 1 and 2, the reason I only have those glads is because I enjoyed it. It was fun. Like, gaining rating was easy. everyone, a lot of people were enjoying the game. I think everybody was just you were allowed to play any comp and make you can get glad with it, and it was fun. It wasn't like it was generally fun. So I just wish it was like that currently. So here, this guy ends up, taking me here, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I ended up not killing the war banner, which is probably a mistake. I think or I don't know if we win this one, but I don't know. I'm hoping next season's better. I really am. Like I know a lot of people that comment, they have hope in a season, and they don't understand that I've been playing this game for the only time I've been playing this game in PvPing, like actual PvP, like max level, since the start of BFA. Now I did Twinks way back, like a long, long time ago. A level 20 Twinks, level 19 Twinks, but actual PvP at high, like max level, I started in BFA. So you can imagine, since the only PvP I know is what they've given me. Like I haven't had the joy of playing, WAD, unless it was like on the PTR. But like, when I watch Soda Poppin videos of him doing 5v5 1v1s and how it just looks fun. Like the PvP back then looks so much more fun than it does now. And it kind of sucks. To be honest, I'm kind of jealous that I didn't get to play that, back when everyone else did. Like that's where my age comes in. This guy grips me behind the pillar. Look where my healer is. That's what. Okay, so I just end up dying. I can't go back out. So because he's sheep, now I'm dead. So he grips me behind their pillar when my healer's on the other pillar. So that was the first time. That way I was like, okay, maybe he just messed up. But then he does it again, except he brings me back to him. This is where I think he was actually, definitely win trading, but I don't know who he was doing it with. Maybe the rest of the group. I don't think Hansel or Polymore would be doing that. So I definitely think it is the rest of the group that he's doing it with. Because they were both around the same 3 CR, so they must be playing together. Then I'd say that's just what I'm thinking. Maybe it's not. Maybe he's just generally making mistakes. But it's like when no, because the rest of the druid was on my team, so why would you be doing it with the druid? Or maybe the warrior. Huh? Yeah, maybe the warrior. We could wait. Let's see. Every time the warrior's on my team, wait. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. If I lose the second one when he grips me and the warrior's on the other team, I want to see this. And I generally want to know this because at this rating, there's a difference between a bad player and somebody who's obviously trolling. Like you can make a mistake at 20, 2500 plus. This is like 2550, 2600. This is going for your rank 1 type push or type, game. I mean, it's about at like 2550. It's around that MMR to where if you get past this bracket, you're pretty good to go. Like you'll be in that stage for, depending on what your class is obviously, but yeah, don't get me wrong at all. I still want hope. I still, I don't have hope for the next season, obviously, but you can still, always, have it in mind. Like it's obviously I want it to be like that. Like it's not like I want, I don't want the game to be bad. If the game's good, then I'm happy. Like I want the game to be good. But the problem is it's like it feels like a fairy tale. It feels like it's just not gonna happen. And I know at lower CR, a lot of people that don't understand this, at lower CR it's different. You can have a lot of CR, you can have a lot of fun facing variety at under 18 or 1900, but then the moment you get to an actual CR to where it's like 2100 plus, or 2K, even 2K, go to 2K in any bracket, and you're gonna realize, oh wait, this is actually just absolutely AIDS. I mean, completely, just utterly, it just makes no sense. I mean, everybody that's in my community Discord, they'll be typing to me like, bro, how do I get, I've had plenty of people, like at least 6 or 7. They've all been around 2K to about 2080, and they just can't seem to get that 2100. It's taken them like an entire, few days just to get that extra 20 or 30 CR, just because it's like, and this is in 2s, this is in solo shuffle, this is in 3s. Like, it's actually just ridiculous. And the issue with solo shuffle is, and we actually end up killing this guy right here. He actually trolls his prees, as you can see, for some reason he goes around the pillar and his guy Angel, so rip. I guess he wasn't paying attention. So maybe the Evoker's is like kind of sketchy, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe he's just playing a sketchy ante. I mean, it is an AUG, to be fair. I mean, AUGs don't be the best. You know, they be pretty much trolling. But, I don't know. I don't know, boys. Oh, by the way, if you would like to support the stream, make sure you go down below, give me that Cash App, and give me some moolah. That's if you got it. Now, I'm gonna be saying that. Support the stream. But, otherwise, just comment, and subscribe. I mean, we're getting up there we're getting subs up, we're getting the views up. You know, since they put on ad blocker and stuff, I've actually made a lot of, like, a decent amount of more money just from, like, and my viewership is lower than it usually would be. Because obviously I just came back. Usually it takes, you know, and it's also a bad season, so I kind of got unlucky. Like, season one of, or I don't know when it was, but I think it's season one of Dragonflight. That's when my content was really popping off because you know the season was actually pretty solid for solo shuffle wise. You could like casuals could actually play and have fun, but yeah, I mean I'm still making a decent amount of chunk for the views that I'm getting currently. So you know, all I need is a good season, get back on my feet, and then we're gonna be good to go. Now, obviously, the reason I don't stream, if you guys didn't know, I've already said this before. I do have a back issue, I have a disc problem, so that's the reason. I'm a casual because of that. Otherwise, I'd be streaming, and that would be another source of views and stuff. But um, yeah, I mean, I want to get the look at this grip. Watch this grip. This is what. Boom, we lost the game. But look where my druid is. And I even type it because I know I'm dead. He has sharpen on me. I can't live. So yeah, he definitely had to be win trading. He knew. I don't know what other explanation. He grips me back into the warrior and everybody while my druid is sitting on the other pillar. How? Why? I don't understand. I really don't. If I didn't get trolled that game, I might have went 3-3. But I ended up going 2-4 and I lose like 38 rating or 37. My dog's snoring in the back, so if you hear that, my bad, but you guys can deal with it. A little bit of the snoriante. But yeah, I still have a few classes to get to 2400. Now, like I said, I might be just making a bunch of rogues next season, or whenever I get all these guys 2400, I might just make a bunch of rogues and try to push my rank 1s and try to stack up. Because I still want to get rank 1s, and obviously the more rank 1s the better. Because, if I can get rank 1, it's going to help, my future stream, my future YouTube, my future guides. I mean, just having that rank 1 title helps me out a lot. So, the thing is, like, if Rogue's good, or if it's like, if it's not trash, I just don't want it to be trash. I don't want to have to, like, play, like currently. Like, if you're playing a bad class right now in Solo Shuffle, and I would say sub is bad if you have anything but, like, a bursty class. Like, if you have an MM Hunter, it's good. If you have a Mage, it's pretty good. If you have a Destro Luck, it's pretty good. Like, if you have these bursty classes, it's not bad. But the problem is getting those bursty classes. Everyone just plays, like, some casual, like, Dampen, because obviously Dampen will beat anything in solo, unless, like, you have a melee cleave. Like, a Dampen should normally beat a bursty comp. Well, actually, not in solo shuffle, but like a casual, let's say it was like a ret and like a caster versus two casters. The two casters are gonna destroy you usually. Like shadow play, we didn't have a chance versus any Affy caster. You automatically pretty much lose. It's just they're too strong. They're too almost overall damage, and the dampening goes out. It's like pretty, yeah, it's pretty OP. Affy right now is pretty. I actually end up almost getting one-shotted because he's playing a fire mage, so that's unfortunate. I did play my mage though. I did play a little bit of my mage, but I just can't do it. I've gotten to the point to where I go up, and I don't really care about pushing ratings so much. I just don't like the fact that it takes one game to ruin everything I've gained. Like, I sit in these 30-minute queues, and I've gained so much, and then I lose it in one loss. Like, I don't think you guys really... I mean, you guys should understand what I'm talking about. Like, this is not just me. This is not just a me thing. This is everybody. Because when I go on anybody else's stream, or whenever I see them lose, it's like, it's devastating. Like you literally cannot queue again because you've lost so much. Your actually mental state is in like an insanely bad spot during that time. You wouldn't think it would be that bad, but it really is. When you're waiting hours and hours in queues all together for like 100 or for like 50 to 70 plus rating at like 2200 plus, and then you lose almost 100 rating, it is devastating. It makes you want to AFK out the lobby, and I've done that plenty of times on all my characters. I've gotten so mad because usually the only reason I AFK is if I get somebody that's 0 to 2k when I'm at like 2400, and then I'm just like, I'm not playing this. I will literally AFK out of the lobby. Now if they're good players and I see they're playing good, but if they're going out there and they're clicking bubble at 100%, like they literally do that at 2400 CR, at 2300 MMR, at 2200. Like I don't understand. You need to do one or the other. If you're gonna make me sit a long queue, then give me people my rating. Now, however, if you're gonna give me instant queues or under 5 minute queues, I'm fine with getting some trash 0 through 2k. But like, why both together? I don't really understand the logic. Like, why are we adding both of that together? Why am I adding long queues with low CR players when I'm trying to pull? I want to push. Like I can get playing for fun, but I also still want to be able to push and have fun while pushing. I don't want to be forced into, I shouldn't be forced into this situation in the first place. I shouldn't be forced to. It's not playtime to gain rating. It should be if you're good, you gain rating. Not if you, not if I'm gonna play 10 hours and eventually I'll gain. I end up almost getting one shot again because I'm playing a Boomy. The moment they even look at me, I'm dead. I'm basically like a fire mage, except I die. I don't have a block. Good old fashioned. And by the way, I'm running a PvP talent that makes my Moonfire do more damage, and it seems it done a lot better. So I just start running it every time. Before I was running high winds, but it just does so much more damage. Before I wasn't doing nearly as much damage as it was then, because it does 35% more damage. So it's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty nice. That's the reason I'm actually being able to keep up, even though I'm barely attacking. Or I'm attacking a decent amount, but you know what I mean. Um, Obviously, we ended up losing here. I ended up going 2-4, and the Evoker ended up losing points as well. So we lost points, they gained. So that's great. Even though I played pretty good this game, I was fake casting. I kited well. I did everything I could, and yeah, I still lost. So that's just what happens. Somebody can just ruin your entire 4 hours worth of pushes just because there's nothing I could have done. Maybe I could have done one or two things better, but overall, there's nothing I can do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. It might be Rogue next one. We'll see. Peace, peace.